Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular, mystery reading number 877. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed. So if you are a reoccurring viewer, you enjoy my work, and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below, and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. If you do decide to stick around and support me, welcome and thank you very much. So starting with interpreting number 877 like usual. Number 8 is about, well, there could be something significant here about birds, or more specifically, bald eagles, the United States. Or it could be a different country. There could be a specific country that you have in mind. It can be your own country. But the number 8 is about walking away, letting go of something or someone, trusting that what's lost will be replaced. So this could be about someone, there could be something significant here about migration, which makes sense related to birds, or if you feel called to leave your country. This could be confirmation for you, or a sign that that's something that you really need to think about before you actually do it, to see if it's something that truly feels right. This could also be something else that you are being called to let go, and to trust that it will pay off, that letting go does serve you and your future and your loved ones. The number 7 is about learning and wisdom and gaining a deeper understanding of yourself or some other person or situation outside of yourself. And there are 2 7s here, so if you do feel called to really think about a decision before making a decision, there's a lot of confirmation here for that. And I did burp a little bit, which if you've been around, you know that that is a sign to release. So I feel like in making a decision, there is going to have to be someone or something that you will need to let go and allow yourself to move on from, or to move forward from. I don't know if I already said it, but since there's 2 7s, it feels like really, really, really strong confirmation to think things through and to really pay attention to what this decision, what this change is trying to teach you about yourself, the universe, something. And I'm being reminded of the number 999. And that number is about purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. So whatever decision you're making, whatever change you're embracing, that you're learning from, this does feel like it is part of the reason why you are here on this planet. Adding up these numbers, 8 plus 7 is 15, and 15 plus 7 is 22. 2 plus 2 is 4. I do think that the 22 is notable because the number 2 for me is about choices. It can also be confirmation to let go of someone or something to create more balance and stability, or a sense of balance and stability, a deeper sense of balance and stability that you have never felt before. But the number 4 coming from 2 plus 2, that is about stability. Literally, it could be emotional stability, physical, material stability, spiritual stability, which I see that more as having a stable belief system, putting trust, full trust into what you believe. I feel like it could also be important for you to put full trust into what you know and what you feel. I mean, especially if you're making a choice here, your intuition is definitely going to be important. Pay attention to what your intuition and your inner voice are trying to tell you, where they're trying to guide you. What is your intuition whispering to you? Remember that fear is loud. So make sure that it's your intuition making your decisions and not your fear, I want to say. This stability can be on many different levels, so only take it however it resonates for you. With me needing to clear my throat there, it makes me think of your throat chakra, and how using your voice or communicating could be very significant. I do feel that, at the very least, having clear communication with yourself is going to be important, especially if you're making an important decision. The number 4 can also be confirmation of the presence of your ancestors or some past loved ones who are present with you spiritually to support you and to help you make an important decision or to embrace an important change that will bring you more stability, more balance and harmony. You know, all of that stuff that you deserve as a human being who is just trying to survive. You deserve more than to just survive. You deserve to thrive, too. I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a card from these box of cards here. We're going to see how this might come back and relate to the number 877. And, you know, what else might want to come through for you, which is, oh, I love this. So on one side, we have the year 2005. And when you add that together, 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5, that's number 7. More confirmation for whoever that 2005 might resonate for. We're also 7 minutes into recording this video. So someone here, maybe it's coming from your ancestors more so, but your spirit guides in general are really, really pushing you and urging you to think through a decision that you're being called to make. The other side of this card says focus, mindfulness, and resilience, and you can see that there is a little 0 up here, which signals to me that this card is related to the Fool in Tarot. So when I say this change or this decision is important, it is important, it's big. So it's okay to take your time while moving through the change. I think it's very, very interesting that we have the Fool energy here because it's the very first card, first major arcana in tarot. I don't know if you can hear the sirens outside, but usually whenever I hear sirens, it's a sign to pay attention because the universe and your spirit guides are trying to get you to focus on something or to see something. And I feel like what they're trying to get you to see or to recognize is the new beginning. What comes after the loss? Where this change is transitioning you into. It feels like it's more about focusing on what there is to gain rather than what there is to lose. And that's not to minimize the pain or the struggle of the loss. You should definitely process that healthily. But I just think it's another way of saying that it's going to be worth it, this big change. You have the opportunity here to start a very big journey in your life. A white dog might be significant, and I feel like you are being called to embrace this big new journey, to allow yourself to find a closure with a certain relationship or another aspect of your life so you can maybe finally start something new. You deserve that. You deserve this change, it feels like.